Prep Test 71, game number 2. In this game, we have 7 job applicants who are applying and having their applications reviewed by 4 human resource officers. So we have our applicants, F, G, H, I, K, L, and M, and our reviewing officers, R, S, T, and U. The game itself tells us that R, S, T, and U must each review at least one application, and that each application is only reviewed once. So that is their way of saying that there's at least one spot in each bin, and that each of these variables right here only gets used once. So we can partially determine how many spaces per bin, but not fully. So this is a floating grouping game. Here's our standard diagram, and let's head right into the rules. Our first rule tells us that G's application must be evaluated by U. So we can just write a G straight in there. The next rule says F's application must be evaluated by the same officer who evaluates L's application. So F and L will be together in the same bin. Next rule, neither H's application nor M's application can be evaluated by the same officer who evaluates I's application. So another way of saying this is if I is in a bin, we cannot see H and we cannot see M. Next rule, the officer who evaluates K cannot evaluate any other applications. So K must be alone. And lastly, S must evaluate more applications than T. So S must be greater than T. So if we know that T has at least 1, we can say that S has at least 2. And we don't know if S has more than 2 or not. Any other inferences we can make? Well, if K has to be alone, K can't go here in U. K can't go here in S because it has to have at least 2. So that means that K is definitely going to be placed in either R or in T. So we can go ahead and draw out limited options with K on the next page. And in the meantime, we also just want to get our contrapositive down right here. So if we have H or M, there's no I. So let's go ahead and look at those limited options. So we have our rules written out here. And we can also write out our contrapositive again, H or M, then no I. And remember that we are building our limited options around the fact that K must be alone. So K must either be in space R or in space T. Wherever K goes, we know that no other candidates can be assigned to that space. So these are the limited options as far as we can take them for now, and we are ready to head into the questions.